NATO's cooperation with Russia on environmental security. Environmental security has become one of the most significant global challenges of our time as the world is facing dozens of environmental problems including air and water pollution, global warming, and climate change. Therefore, governments and international organizations have been actively involved in addressing these issues and finding solutions to protect the environment. One of the most prominent international organizations that have been leading the way in protecting the environment is the North Atlantic Treaty Organization, NATO. NATO has been working hard to maintain environmental security, and its cooperation with Russia has been instrumental in achieving this goal. NATO recognizes that environmental security is a transnational issue that affects every individual on the planet. As a result, NATO introduced its environmental security policy, which includes various measures to ensure that environmental concerns are integrated into its defense planning process. To do this, NATO has been focusing on building strong partnerships and alliances with other countries, particularly with Russia. NATO has always had a contentious relationship with Russia. However, both sides have realized that addressing environmental security challenges is one area where they can work together productively. NATO and Russia began their cooperation on environmental security in the early 2000s, with their first joint initiative being the NATO-Russia Council, NRC, Environment and Security Initiative. The initiative was designed to bring NATO and Russian experts together to identify common environmental threats and find ways to address them. NATO-Russia cooperation on environmental security has been very successful so far. Both sides have exchanged knowledge and expertise on several environmental challenges, including air pollution, water management, and climate change. They have cooperated on developing environmentally friendly energy sources and technologies. NATO and Russia have also worked together to ensure that the military operations of both organizations do not harm the environment. One of the most remarkable examples of NATO and Russia's successful environmental cooperation is their joint efforts to address the issue of the destruction of chemical weapons. Russia still possesses a large stockpile of chemical weapons, and their destruction is a matter of global environmental security concern. The NATO-Russia Cooperative Airborne Sampling and Analysis Program has been a crucial initiative in ensuring the safe disposal of these weapons. The program, which began in 2003, involves the use of aircraft and equipment jointly provided by NATO and Russia to monitor the dispersion of chemical warfare agents. The success of NATO's cooperation with Russia on environmental security can be attributed to the willingness of both sides to work towards common goals. Despite the many tensions between NATO and Russia, environmental security is an area where they both agree that cooperation is vital. They have been able to put aside their differences in other matters to focus on the protection of the environment, and this has led to concrete successes that have benefited both NATO and Russia. In conclusion, environmental security is a crucial issue, and international organizations like NATO and countries like Russia must work together to address it. NATO's cooperation with Russia on environmental security has been a success story, and the cooperation has brought tremendous benefits to both organizations. The NATO-Russia partnership on environmental security provides an example of how countries with differing views can come together to achieve common goals. The world must continue to work collaboratively to protect the environment for future generations.